Hey there everyone, welcome to another Pokemon Unite theory video, and if you did not know, Miraidon is most likely confirmed for Pokemon Unite. The reason why is because Pokemon Unite has recently announced that they have joined the Dragon King Championship or Cup, something like that, and that's on Pokemon Day. And ElChicoEevee, who I can link down in the description for you guys to check out as well, has also rumored and shown little images that Miraidon's text will be in Pokemon Unite. So there is a high likelihood Miraidon is in Pokemon Unite. I want to say it's pretty much confirmed, but there is a chance that it's wrong, but I trust it. What our theory video will be today is I will be discussing Miraidon's potential in Pokemon Unite, its role, some of its moves maybe a playstyle, and just a few things about Miraidon that could be pretty interesting. And Miraidon is the Pokemon you currently see on the screen. The left side is the actual Miraidon, the right is its shiny form, which I don't think will be coming to Pokemon Unite soon, but people have wanted shinies in Pokemon Unite for a while, so chance. But that's what its shiny looks like. Miraidon, another interesting thing with it is it plays as the motorcycle. So that's sort of like your bike in Scarlet and Violet. So I don't know if they'll incorporate that. I don't think they will, because that's sort of like a different form of Miraidon. And I imagine they will do the legendary form. Miraidon is a legendary Pokemon. So I think they might make it an EX Pokemon. I don't know if they'll make it an EX right away, but it probably will end up being an EX Pokemon sometime down the line if it isn't the instant it comes out. It is an electric dragon type and has no gender, and its ability, which is a similar thing to all Paradox Pokemon, and if you did not know, Miraidon somewhat counts as a Paradox Pokemon. It's a legendary, but it is in a way a Paradox as well, and has a very similar ability to them. Most Paradox Pokemon have Quark Drive, but Miraidon gets Hard-On Engine, and it makes an instant electric terrain when it enters the battlefield, and it gains special attack while it's on electric terrain. And I imagine Miraidon, if we look down at the stats, it's going to be high speed, high special attack, because that's what I think it is, right? Yeah, 135 speed, 135 special attack. Decent defense and health and stuff like that. But this is probably going to be an attacker, I want to say. I could see it being a speedster and like a Gengar type of speedster, but I don't see it like being a physical attacker. But to be fair, Gengar is somehow a melee attacker. So maybe this thing can be a speedster, but I'm going to play with the idea that it is probably an attacker for this video. But overall, it has some big stats here, 670 total. And like I said, just amazing special attack, amazing speed, decent, defense and health, and, I just see it as an attacker. I don't see it really any other way outside of maybe being a speedster, and maybe it has, like, a ton of dashes and stuff like that, and, like, all of its abilities are long range, and somehow its melee attacks are melee, or maybe it has sort of a Greninja effect where, like, it's both melee and range. I don't know, they can do some weird stuff with it. I would personally like to see a legendary speedster rather than another legendary attacker, because we already have Mewtwo as this EX legendary attacker, and I think a speedster could add something different to the game, especially with the banning system and potentially EX Pokemon being banned. There's some weird things I could see happening, and I think maybe a speedster would work a bit better for Miraidon, at least in terms of differences in the game. So since Miraidon is an electric type, I can imagine it's going to have a lot of electric moves and dragon moves. I see Thunder here, Draco Meteor, just some big, strong electric dragon moves. It even gets stuff like Wild Charge, which could be a dash move, Dragon Pulse, just all sorts of things here. What else? Dragon Claw, Electro Ball, Volt Switch, and a lot of these can be dash moves. Like I said, if it wanted to be a speedster, they all are, range special attack moves and could work with, a high speed stat. But I could see stuff like Volt Switch being a dash, Wild Charge being a dash, what other moves does it actually learn here? Electro Drift is another one. That's its signature move. It's probably going to be incorporated in its moveset somehow. And it does more damage than a super effective hit, so it might just do a lot of damage. But it's also a very fast move too, so once again, it could be a speedster move. Parabolic Charge is another interesting one. Dragon Breath. Like, there's a lot of good potential long-range special attacking moves here. And having another special attack speedster could be interesting, because Gengar is a special attack speedster, I believe. And I think that could be very fun and very different. But like I said, I don't know how they would incorporate that. And here's the other forms too. Now, I don't think they'll include all of these. I think it'll just be the ultimate mode here. I didn't even know it was actually called the ultimate mode. Going back to its ability, Hadron Engine, I feel like it'll rely a lot on this electric terrain effect. It might get a stat boost, it might get a speed boost even while it's sitting in an electric terrain. And then every move it uses might leave an electric terrain, maybe after every defeat as well. Which could be very interesting. So then it like defeats an enemy from range. Electric terrain appears on them, and then it can jump in that, and then that like boosts its cooldown, maybe its attack, and it can be a very advantageous snowbally. There you go, a very snowbally type of legendary. Not that legendaries aren't already really strong and really snowbally, but this could be one that relies a lot more on getting those early defeats and just popping 5 enemies one at a time. I think that could be a very fun idea. I think it will be maybe a solo-focused character, too. I don't really think it'll be, like, you hit everything at once, you know, and do this massive burst, splash damage everywhere. I just see it as being, like I said, this fast, long-range attacker. Maybe a speedster special attacker. Probably an attacker, though. And has a bunch of dashes, can run around, and give itself a lot of advantage by sitting in electric terrains that it potentially creates. And you guys can leave me your thoughts on what you think Miraidon will bring to Pokemon Unite. But I'm excited for this release, and I hope you guys are too. So yeah, thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. So thank you, and goodbye.